Snack time, snack time, snack time society.
Greetings, friends. Welcome back to Snack Time Society. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Kat.
And let's get to snacking. This is episode 5. Oh my gosh, I've lost track. Episode 5. And today we are exploring Gouda.
Yeah, we're going to have a Gouda time.
We are going to have a Gouda time.
Gouda vibes only.
Yes, Gouda vibes only. And be prepared for more of those jokes along the way because they're bound to happen. It's okay. If you want to leave now, you know what's ahead. So I feel like there is Gouda, cubes of Gouda on every catered cheese plate that I have ever had. And it's always like semi-soft and very mild to the point that you almost don't get flavor from it. And I've had it as ad nauseum. And so if I buy it for myself, I buy the smoked Gouda. And I know I like the smoked Gouda. That I know for sure. But the smokiness obviously is overpowering a lot of the flavor of the cheese itself. So I thought, what other kind of Gouda is there? And so I got an extra aged one. I got a boar's head aged Gouda, 28 months aged. And it is a whole other texture. I'm very intrigued by this.
Well, I didn't explore that hard. I bought a Cassaggio Original Gouda, and doesn't tell me how long it was aged for.
Okay.
It doesn't have that like spongy texture that like you mentioned that most of those cubes have in a cheese board. It's a little more firm.
Okay.
Which may mean something. I don't know.
Maybe it does.
It smells great.
Well, that's a good start.
Did you get the smoked or did you just get really aged?
Just more aged than usual.
What color is yours? Mine looks a little more white. Yours looks a little more...
Mine is more of like a darker, almost a tan. It's like a caramel color. And it's flaky. You can see the flakiness.
I see that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
so that's not like any I've ever had. And I'm very excited about it because, again, the catered cheese plates, I'm just like, it's okay. I don't need the Gouda. I'm all set.
Well, should we try them on their own?
Sure. Here we go. Cheese by itself.
Good. There's a lot of flavor on this one. What's yours about?
This one is extremely flaky, almost like a Parmesan.
Flavor?
The flavor is very nutty. It does have kind of a caramel taste to it. It starts off very flaky and crumbly, but gets creamier as you're eating it.
Okay. Well, I do have to tell you where Gouda is from.
Okay.
Turns out, not because it was made in a city named Gouda. It is named after the Dutch city where it was historically traded, not where it was made.
Oh, okay.
Gouda is in South Holland, so it's in the Western Netherlands, between Rotterdam and something I can't pronounce.
Okay, very cool. What did you get as a cracker with it?
So my suggested pairing for the cracker was a plain crostini. So I got an Isola crostini with olive oil, and I figured that was probably a safe bet. And here we go.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah.
What did you think of the cheese by itself with the one that you got?
It's like a Gouda. I mean, it's good. There's a lot of flavor to it. I can tell it's a better version than what you get like on a, generic cheese board, but like it's just kind of like that.
Okay. Fair enough. I would say you should try that one. That aged one, the 28 months. It's like a whole different cheese. So should we try it with the cracker?
Well, what cracker did you get?
This is my wild card this time. I went with a salt and vinegar kettle chip.
Nance.
I have no idea.
Nance. I think that is a good idea. So here we go. I love a salt and vinegar chip. I'm here for that. No.
So much salt. I mean, it's just a really salty chip. All I'm tasting is salt right now.
No vinegar? No Gouda?
No, It's actually stolen the vinegar taste.
Like, is the chip consistency good?
Yeah. It's not really lending anything. The flavors work together, but they're not enhancing. The vinegar taste leaves entirely. So it's just not necessary.
Okay.
But that is a good chip.
Yeah, it's a good chip. Well,
And
this crostini thing is another. This is like the puffy version of a burnt water cracker. It's not.
So in your book, that would be bad, but we don't know about me because I actually like water crackers.
You would like this. It's kind of like, it tastes like a flat crouton. I love croutons, but only ones that are like really flavored. And this is just like a.
Okay, so cracker underwhelming for you.
Underwhelming.
How does it work as a delivery system, like texture wise or?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good delivery system. I don't think, because the Gouda is such a firm cheese, like it's not a spreadable situation like some of the other ones we've had. So it just kind of sits on the cracker, and I don't know that I need it. Like I can handle the Gouda in itself. Like there's some cheeses you have to put on a cracker because you need a vehicle. I don't need a vehicle, and it doesn't add anything to the Gouda. The Gouda is so full flavored.
Yeah, I would actually worry that because that type of Gouda is so mild that anything else, like cracker wise, is going to take away from it.
And now I want salt and vinegar chips.
Here you go. I'll feed you.
Cheers, Nance. What are you drinking now?
Cheers. So based on the pairings, I decided to go with a Don Lucci Prosecco Rosé Brut.
Ooh, fancy.
It's actually pretty good. It's not it's obviously like on the dry side, which I always like, and it's not bitter or too oaky or anything like that.
Well, again, I have the basic Prosecco's, the La Marca, the man
I
of
like
La
the La
Marca.
Marca though.
All right, what else did you get on your plate? What other accoutrement, if you will?
Okay, let me go over all the pairings, and that way you can figure out if some of yours match up with mine, and we can kind of try similar things at the same time.
Score.
I got candied pecans.
Same.
Yes. I got dark chocolate, 70% cocoa.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, you did not.
Obvious reasons. The allergy.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
We want you to survive for more episodes.
Thank you.
I got a stone ground Dijon mustard.
Same.
I'm excited about yours. You told me about it before this, so we're going to talk more about that. And I got baby dill gherkins.
Same. And then I also got
a lot of similar ones this time. Did you get anything besides that?
I did. I got a meat. I got a peppered salami.
Nice.
And I got, for my wild card, maple syrup.
Oh, I like it. I'm intrigued. Could be good. I
said just a drizzle, so I drizzled some on my cheese board, and I'm gonna dip it in.
I have no idea what to expect with that. I'm excited.
All right, well, let's start somewhere the same.
How about candied pecans?
You don't have to ask me twice.
All right.
All right, let's get in here.
This is something I've never had combined, and especially because, like I said, this particular cheese is so different. I tried to bite it off, and I was like, that's not happening. Needs more pecans.
That's an interesting, nutty, like, combination that I'm here for.
Yeah, I would say nutty, creamy. You get the sweetness right at the end. The sweetness doesn't actually come right away in this case. It changes the taste of that cheese entirely. Not in a bad way. It just gives it like an overall nuttiness that's an entirely different flavor than the cheese by itself. I like it.
I love it. I love it. That was really good. So just so you know, Nance, those crunchy bits that you like so much in the manchego that we had are the same kind of crunchy bits that you're getting in your aged Gouda. And that only happens when you age it that long. It's creamy up until it gets to your place. And so you don't get those little crunchy bits in the young Gouda.
That explains why I like this so much too. I don't think I'll ever want to go back to regular Gouda again.
You like a mature Gouda. You don't need a young Gouda out here. You need a Gouda that knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it with the pickle.
Okay, pickle.
Pickle. Okay.
How could this possibly be bad? Pickle.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Not good. No.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. And you know what? In an entirely different way than with the other cheese we had it with. It actually, the dill flavor of the pickle is less pronounced.
Can I just say that so far, aside from the weird cracker that I ate, the Gouda is better with things. And that may be the only cheese so far that we've done in this series where the cheese was better with things.
If I had just had, like we talk about, the generic kind on the cheese plate, I would be like, I don't want that by itself ever. Like, just it has to have something. This one is pretty good by itself, but you know what? It's also complemented everything that I've had with it so far. The salt and vinegar chip, just fine. Nothing's been bad. Just, it's like, it is definitely good with other stuff though.
All right. Well, let's see if it's good with a stone ground mustard. And I did this mustard. I feel like I could carve into a sculpture. Like it would stand up on its own. I got me the real deal old style grainy mustard. But I mean, look at this stuff. Like I could just.
Oh wow, get that close up in the camera, and that looks awesome. Look at that.
It looks like caviar or something. It's just like
it looks like caviar. Mine is just like, I mean, I think it's like Publix brand. It's quite good though.
It's so good. It really, all of these have made the cheese have different flavors too.
Yes, I agree. That is a good combo. I'm gonna take a second dip. That's how good it was.
Me too. That's what I did. You know what? You can double dip when you're alone.
You totally can. Or if you have a special agreement with someone. I have certain friends where it's like we double dip, okay? But then, you know, if you're...
You can double dip with me, Nancy.
Yes, that's an understanding.
Okay.
But, you know, I never assume.
What do you have left?
Chocolate.
Well, if you're doing chocolate, then I'm going to do my wild card, this maple syrup.
Yes, I'm excited. I got to clean this floor later.
Same. I mean, it tastes like maple syrup on cheese. It's good.
I know you won't have a lot to contribute to the chocolate conversation, but I'm kind of a milk chocolate person. I'm not big on dark chocolate, even though I know that's the one that's better for you. Of course, I don't like that one as much. This is a very nice complement to each other. It makes the whole thing overall very creamy. It's morphing into its own flavor.
I feel that way about all of this. Like all of these pairings with the Gouda has done something unique to it. And I am kind of pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah, that's really nice. That was my second bite with it. And it no longer tastes like chocolate. It no longer tastes like the Gouda. It's just become its own thing that's very lovely.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't join you in that. I have two more. So I'll do these while you're talking. But I got my little my vehicle of black peppers. My meat sandwich.
I gotta tell you, I added a animated graphic to one of the other videos where you put a meat roll. It makes me laugh every time I see it. It's just like this meat roll that drops from the sky. Now I just want to do that every time you make something into a meat roll.
Oh my God. Stop. It doesn't need a meat roll.
It's interesting because I would have thought that meat would pair well with it.
It just tastes like two completely different things. All right, let's go with the final, which is the apple. And I got a Granny Smith.
I do love Granny Smith.
We know we love a granny.
Let's see what it does. Weird. I'm going to just eat pickles while you do this.
That is good. Again, it changes the whole taste of the cheese.
Wow.
We have discovered something interesting about Gouda today. It creates new flavors.
It creates new flavors. It really does. And that surprises me a lot. Because again, like I said, my context is for something very mild that I always thought was boring. But now I'm really appreciating the fact that it's not just, oh, what tastes good with the cheese. It's the fact that it becomes its own thing altogether.
So when we were setting up for this, I always try to look up fun facts. There weren't a lot of fun facts about Gouda. And that
everyone's bored.
Gouda is apparently very dull. No, and that was what kind of made me think, like, we're not going to be pleasantly surprised. Like, this is just we're going to be like, it's going to be like cheddar. But turns out it does some interesting things with the right accompaniment.
I'm also very glad that I tried a different one. I'm going to look for this from now on. I'm a fan. It's almost like eating a different cheese altogether. So that's exciting to me.
I'm excited. I'm thrilled that we figured that out, because I was not expecting much from the Gouda episode.
Me too. Yeah. I was like, how can I make this more exciting? Because I'm not excited about Gouda.
I thought I was going to really have to like riff on that mustard the whole time, because it was really impressed by mustard.
Thank you for the reminder. I'm going to eat more mustard with it. Should we rate it?
I think we have to.
Absolutely.
Okay. So on its own, texture. Now, see, we're going to be different on different scales here because ours both had different textures.
Yes, very true. My texture would be 5. It's a lot of the things I like about Manchego.
Yeah. No, I think 3 for me, because it's just cheese. Flavor on its own.
I would say flavor would be 4, like the Manchego.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay. Definitely more flavorful with the aged.
Well, and I definitely think I'm going to give it a better score with some of the accompaniments. Okay, with the cracker. But the salt and vinegar chip.
With the cracker, obviously I love salt and vinegar chips, but 2.
2. I loved it with a candy pecan. I would give it a 5. I thought it brought something completely new.
It was one of my favorites. So yeah, I would say 5 as well.
What about with the pickle?
Ooh, pickle, 5.
4. Good. Brought something different to it, but I just didn't like it as much as I like the candy pecans.
Oh, okay. How about mustard?
5.
Mustard for me, also a 5. The chocolate for me, a 5.
Maple syrup for me, 3.
Okay.
Apple, 4. Meat, 2.
Okay. Again, I had such low expectations of this cheese. I can't believe my scores are this high.
No, I think we both had very low expectations for Gouda today, and he stepped up to the plate, showed us some things we didn't know, taught us some new tricks.
It's scoreboard time. 2 very different results today. Nancy's aged Gouda got a 9 out of 10 and an overall score of 88.5% with pairings. Kat's regular Gouda only a 6 out of 10 for the cheese score and a 69% overall.
All right, so you're going to tell the people what you're wearing and why today?
I will say that. So I decided to throw on one of my fancy dresses. It is a Betsy Johnson.
Woohoo! I love me some Betsy Johnson.
Fun fact, I used to intern for her.
Most fun
job I ever had.
She is a creative genius. Oh, love it.
So
you are into the sparkles.
I think it's like a butterfly pattern, but it's fairly new. The only thing is I love buying the fancy dresses. I have so few times to wear them. I make excuses to wear them. Like obviously I love going out to dinner. It's like one of my things that I do for fun, basically. But going out to a really fancy place is also a good excuse to wear a fancy dress. But I don't want to wear the same one because I want to give love to all the different dresses. So this one only sees the light of day, like, once every so often, not even in the same year always. So giving it some love today.
I love it. I think it is extremely cute, and I'm glad you did bring it out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell me about yours.
Well, as you know, for the next couple episodes, I am doing jewelry with the backdrop of the black turtleneck to highlight the jewelry. And I think we've talked about this before, Nance, how we buy stuff and then we're like, I can't wear that out in public. I can't. Like, I love it, but I can't wear that in public. And so these earrings are one of my best. I love them. I had to buy them, but I can't wear that in public because they're shark fin glitter hoops.
You 100% should wear them in public.
I don't think I can. I can't leave the house like this. I'm an adult. I own a business.
We need to be more brave. We need to be more brave about our fashion choices.
And to go with these shark fin hoops that I've never worn outside my house, I decided to cap it off with some aquatic themed rings. So crab and sea turtle.
Yeah. Whole aquatic theme, head to toe. I love it.
Yeah.
You have such a good ring collection too. So I love that you're busting out all the critters.
Oh, I haven't even scraped the surface. I've never worn it in public, but I had to buy it when I did buy it because it's absolutely amazing, but literally have never ever had anywhere to wear it.
What is that? Oh,
it's a bug.
My gosh. I love that so much.
Don't you love this so much?
I do. It's like a scarab almost.
I think it's like a beetle. Honestly, don't know.
I can't tell. I can't tell specifically what bug, but
it's a bug.
Love it.
I do too, and I've never ever worn it out of the house.
You need to.
I have a green dress too. Remember I wore that green dress when we were in Palm Springs?
Yes.
Yes, this would have gone with that. Didn't have it.
Oh, okay. Well,
lesson learned. Anyway, that's why we're doing this.
That's right. Exactly. Well. Our next episode is going to be another common one, but you know what? I'm excited to get experimental with it. It's going to be Parmesan.
I'm excited about Parmesan because we have said Parmesan and not sparkling cheese in every episode, I think, this far. And so it only makes natural sense that we bust out the Parmesan and really go for it.
Yes, please make sure to subscribe to our channel because we would love to have you back. Wear your fancy outfits from the depths of your closet as well. It's a fun time. All right, we will see you next time.
Snack time, snack time, snack time society.